Built not by, files say so. Hands on steel, lines in code. Zip that rig, load that lot. Every single part, built not by.
Welcome back to the Roughneck Modding Crew YouTube channel. Today we're going to spotlight one of the vehicles that is up and coming and will be available. As always, you can find us on itch.io, Facebook, Discord, and Patreon if you would like to be a subscriber and help support the channel. If you have not, please give us a like, share, and follow. It helps keep everything flowing. With that being said, we're going to look at one of the mods that is being worked on, and you're going to find us in the category of trucks. As we scroll down, we are going down and we are looking for the Kenworth that is going to be coming out. And as you can see in the store, it is called the T8W9. So one of the first things you're going to notice about this truck is the engine setup. We have the DD60 set up at 485 horse, 585, 850, and 1150. Also, you have a various wheel setup, everything from 22.5s to 24.5s. There is a bunch of tire options in here, and the wheels will stay the same, but you can go through. There's Bridgestones, Michelin's in the pack. So, and some of them have hub covers, some of them don't. And as you can see, now we are into the 24 series tires. Hoods, you've got the T800 wide hood, which is sporting here, and then we also have the T800 high, T400, T800. You have a C500 hood, and you have a W900B hood, the L hood with the A model style headlights, and the L model with just the regular headlights. Bumpers, you have a choice between stock, oil field, heavy haul, a bull bar, and of course back to stock. You have two options for strobes. You can do the beacons, or you can do the strobe boxes themselves. Now if we come to the back, you've got different setups for your mud flap configuration. You've got none, tail AR, tail 2, and tail 3, and then back to none. Sleeper configurations: day cab, coffin, low rise, or you have the Mega. And you have different configurations for visors, everything from the stock to bow tie visor, flat 2, flat 3, and then the flat 4. Then you start getting into it with the top window chops with the same configuration, and you also have the choice with the window trim down below. So that's a look at the visors. Now if you come up here and we change the hood, we'll go into the C500, and as you can see, it says T800 stacks. Well, you've got the choice between regular, tall, and short chubbies. So, but if we go back into the L model series, you are not going, that is not going to change anything. On the B, the stacks are going to stay the same until you come down and you go into the top of the stack. So we've got bullhorn, Chino, miter, curved, and the old stovetop. Axles, you have the choice between tandem, tandem tag, tri-tag, and back to tandem. So some of these configurations are going to look funny when you buy them in a store, but as we buy one and we get out of store, it'll make more sense to you. And then of course you get choice of fenders. So there's some different fender options in here in which you can choose from. So that's a look at the fenders. Decals are going to be on the side of the door. You got the RMC Energy, RMC Energy 2, T. Whiskey and Sons Trucking, ATK, Brawler, Northwell, Premier, Raylan, VDM, DB Crane, and RMC Trucking. Cab lights, you have regular cab lights, regular with horns, old school 2, old school 3, and old school with horns. And you have your choice between chicken lights or without chicken lights. We're going to do all. And then you have choices of antennas as well. Window tint, as always, you have light, medium, and dark. And then you have different attachers that you can put on a deck plate. For instance, they are fifth wheel with a slider, fifth wheel with pogo, fifth wheel with an airline box, and fifth wheel cable stand, and then back to fifth wheel deck plate. And then this has a sleep option where you can do farm only or everybody. And as always, you can change the main color, change your two-tone, you can change your chrome if you so desire. You can change the color of the signs. Your mud flap decals. So if you wanted to make that chrome, that'll change them to chrome. Your rear fender paint is changeable. And your rim color is changeable. And then of course your license plate. So that's a quick look at it as we buy it. Some things you are going to notice is when you come inside, you want to jump inside and you're going to notice there's IC, middle row, right button. If you click on that, that's going to unlock options for outside. You have the choice between your winch controls or hydraulic for if you're running a belt trailer or dumps. Doors open. Down here, if I start it up, as you can see, there's some ICs down here. Your beacons, this particular truck has an interior light, so you're able to light it up. And then you've got turn signals, bright lights, and what have you over here on these switches. Parking lights, headlights. This one is your light bar on. And down here we have cruise control on. So there's all kinds of options. This one here, as I said, this is for the outside. So if you unlock that, you get out, you're going to notice that you have a bunch of IC. For instance, I can take and make the elephant ears go away. I can change to old style cleaners. I can make the light panel appear, disappear. I can change fuel tanks, and I can take and make that fuel tank disappear. I can put headlight chrome in and or out, my on the outside, and I can switch the bumper to a logging bumper if so desired. Get back in the truck and you hit the switch. Now when you come outside, now the only IC is going to be visible is the IC to roll the hood over and the doors. So that's kind of a hidden feature. And once you do that, this is going to be a 3-part series, possibly 4 on this truck, because it is a lot. So if we wanted to configure this truck, as you notice, the tanks and stuff look kind of weird on it. Well, that's because if we go into our moving tools, now I can stretch the frame out to where I want it. I unlock my IC inside, I come here. Now I am able to make this cross member appear or disappear, and I can put in my stainless covers. Now that I got them in, now I'm able to come in, hide my IC, and now I can take and make everything match as it should. So we move that up there. Now all I gotta do is move my frame into place where I want it. And now that truck's ready to go. I go to my fuel tanks. I am able to move my fuel tanks into a position in which I want them. So say I want them right there, and I am able to move stuff such as different configurations, different hoods. I can move my battery boxes as well. One of the things that is going to be available for this truck will be the bed pack. So if we come down and we go into changing systems, I come down to the bed pack right here. As you can see, there's def tanks, or I can do a frame box, small frame box, hydro. So there's change boxes, toolboxes in here, or you can have none. So let's say I want to do 2 toolboxes on each side, and we'll go ahead and buy that. Now I could get out, and these toolboxes, as you notice, have a arrow on them. The arrow has to be facing towards the truck. I grab the toolboxes. Now I can take and slide them up underneath the truck. Once I get in the truck, I get a prompt to hook them up. Now I go into group 3, and now I am able to adjust that toolbox where I want. There is up to 3 attachers underneath this truck, so you can put 3 separate different types of tools under it, depending on what configuration and what you are doing with the truck. So that's just a quick look, a little sneak peek of what's coming up. It's still being worked on. There is no exact date as to when it'll be released, but once everything is ready, we will get it out to you as soon as possible. And as always, thank you for being part of the crew.
Legacy mode, ranch to code. We wrote futures where the roads erode. From test maps torn to crane arm gold. This ain't just my life, it's legends told. Legacy mode, torque don't fade. Every file built in the shadow and shade. We broke the ground, we paved the load. Still rolling deep, deep in legacy mode.